Alright, wanted to give a quick update. This is under the hood. Everything looks pretty much like the last time you saw it. What you can't see is the new shaft coupling, which is installed in there, which should be a lot stronger than the old one. Did a little bit of reworking on the engine mount as well to stiffen that up. Also added a rear cross member. You can see back there, take care of that wobbling. It was on the list of things to do, but wasn't able to get it done in time. And then this is the quote-unquote new motor. It's actually a used motor that I bought from someone else's project, and unfortunately got damaged in shipping. This bell housing back here actually got broken, so I had to take apart one of my other motors and put it back together. It's kind of an amalgam, but these guys saw that in the previous videos. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, show real quick. Truck has a name now, Sylent. Kind of was debating on a few different names for the truck, but just did that on the old plasma table there. And I shot a few videos of that. I'll show that later. But the other thing is I now have a shifter. So low gear is here, and high gear is there, and then neutral. So if I ever have a runaway condition, I can always throw it in neutral, which is a very good safety feature. No clutch. I'll just have to rev match. Oh, some people asking about some details on the roll cage. So it's a 10-point roll cage from S&W, and you can see welded into the frame at all locations. Sidebars. This is the around the dash model for the extended cab. That gives me more room for the back seats. And then the down tubes were angled a little bit tighter. That way they could tie into the back frame rail even better back there. And gusseted, of course. That's the only place where it's not. This is the only place where it's not tied to the frame, is because, well, there's no frame there to tie the gussets to. But the rear diagonals are. There's the rear mount. Past that, not a ton of changes, but got up on jack stands right now. I can get this positioned. Start off in low gear. That's high gear. This is what I ran the Colorado Mile in. No load on it, it's hard to modulate RPM. It's just way too easy to spin, just the lightest touch of the throttle. But that's shifting between gears. Will be interesting to do it at speed on the ground, but most people four-wheeling, you've probably shifted a transfer case without actually using the clutch before. Not the easiest thing to do, but with rev matching, you can get it done. With electric motors, it's actually much easier. The motors don't have when you're off the throttle, the motors will match up in RPM pretty well. Just a matter of trying not to shear off a tooth in the process, or three. So that's it. I would take it for a spin, but we're under a snow advisory right now. The shop's, that's where I'm in the jacket here. The shop's not heated, so it's a balmy 40 degrees in here, but it's above freezing. So outside there's about 6 inches of snow, and definitely not above freezing. So I'll have to wait a little bit for that to melt, but this is being Colorado. It won't be around for more than a week, and it'll be back to 50s or 60s and sunshine. But until then, it's alive.